Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Legend, where today, upon loading, I was met with this just rudeness and also like very poor social consciousness. I mean, who's surprised? The faction that's obsessed with money. But also this. That seems like a problem. So they're building the Temple of the Earth's core, and we know not where. So we have to make a guess here. Rundar is pretty huge. My guess is they're building it in Rundar. Where is Salamar? Is their capital? They might be doing it in Salamar. I'm guessing here. I guessed correctly. Oh, it says 87. 87 is the number of those turns. All right, we're just gonna leave that spy right there for the moment. So at the moment, you're pulling, yeah, 22, a mere 22 infiltration points per turn. You'll be able to, you know, decrease industry production if that needs to happen. In the meantime, we're just gonna stay focused here. How many technologies do we still need? Okay. You know, just like a bunch. More than one, by a bunch. We have some good stuff. We have some good stuff ahead of us. We have some important things we can buy. Some very important things will continue to occur. And Laldora is expanding rapidly. You know, I don't know that I've ever done this, like, this triangle of triangles approach before, but the math seems pretty good. You have a couple of not upgraded burrows at the edge of each at the corners of each triangle, but on the whole it seems pretty strong. 4158. Okay, so next turn we'll be able to buy that out. I don't care about this. Refuse. Okay, the roving clans are also 30% of the way to a dust victory. Something tells me not going to matter. Probably not terribly relevant. Namkang can help us push toward a little bit more science. Never Rests can also push us toward a little bit more science. Here's something to never rest for. We have been offered a quest about a skyfin, however... Oh no, the Alai killed the other thing. That's Costrian? Costrian's close. Oh, I can't cat's paw you. You're a quest army, not a neutral army. We can spawn some Hernas, then cat's paw the Hernas, then do this. There we go. Okay, yep. You got feelings. I get it. I don't even need... We're not going to get any value out of having this. Yeah, I do not actually benefit very much from this Skyfin. This is not going to help me. Is it time to just go hardcore science mode in every city? Probably, right? So we want to get as many previous era techs as we think we can get any use out of, because obviously those ones are discounted for us thanks to our building. And we got the only science tech that's in this thing, in this this era. So we'll pick up military technologies so that we can do more military. Do I want to... I guess it doesn't have to be early, but we can tack hospitality den on. Yeah, let's grab those as fast as we can. Keep checking the market for stockpiles, none available. Keep purchasing all of the moonleaf that is available. Which is not enough to run... Right, we need 30 now? Yeah. Not enough to run a booster, but we'll catch up. We're bringing it in. Just a little bit at a time. And yeah, maybe it's time to kick every city in the Empire into hard science mode. If it is, then we need to get our large-scale aquatic centers going. The thing is, I want to be... we probably need to be building in most cities to get through all of the science buildings we're still going to need, since we're also preserving dust for pushing the capital, which means actually this probably takes precedence over the news network. Although the news network is, of course, tremendously valuable. All right, there's not a lot of not a lot of technique to apply here. It's basically just murder, murder, murder. It's a Skyfin, you know? It's not exactly a Terran battle cruiser. We did it. We got control of the Skyfin. What are we going to use it for? I have no idea. There's actually no use for this thing right now. But I saw an opportunity to get it, and so we got it. I mean... we'll grab these. You know, technically, every little bit that we can add on to our military strength counter matters. It at least might cause other people to reconsider attacks, maybe. I guess we just got... we're getting endless mechanisms, right? Or we're just about to get endless mechanisms, so... running around and acquiring ruins very quickly is probably worthwhile. Probably going to leave you pretty close because we're going to want to destroy some stuff over here. You already have orders. But then, yeah, there's lots of pearls to gather in every direction. I guess, yeah, it doesn't really make sense to move you. Okay. Yeah, we just need like a little bit more time than I'm afraid we're gonna get here. Because I think our engine is really humming. But gosh, the AI have the ability to win the game quickly if they want to. Am I allowed in Draken territory? I don't think they've closed borders on me. No. We can grab some stuff. They got guardians and they got every damn thing. Be a war against somebody soon for lots of dust. I mean, it's a lot of dust. I'll give them that. Also, it turns out every ruin in the entire land is empty. Wow, we searched 4 ruins that turn, and it was 3 empties and a bad quest. That's pretty harsh. So I am just gonna... well, hold on. You about to settle? Okay, you can handle that yourself then, I think. I'm gonna kill these guys. And I'm not gonna manually do the we could... that's fine. Y'all got it. And then I think this is a situation where we're just gonna release this army and chomp them with Chaka. Alright, rush that. Rush this too. Why not? Why not? Why shouldn't I? After all, why shouldn't I chomp it? So yeah, you're already where you need to be. You lot just kind of don't have anything of value to do, I guess. Come back over here. Be ready to respond to acts of violence from Brown, so actually probably further south than that. Yeah. Okay. Not that I stand too much chance against brown if they do decide to just go totally sick house on us. Which could happen. Alright, all of our ground units are about to have just so much to do. So many ruins to open. Has blue refocused their efforts on that temple at all? They're tightening, but not a lot. It's clearly a secondary concern for them. It's just like, well, we can do it, so why shouldn't we? Andom now has all of the points that give bonus science, so I guess we can just pick this up. Dust is buyouts, and buyouts is value. I did that math myself, if you couldn't tell. We definitely want a new burrow. Yeah, I can burrow up here too. Actually, this is probably a pretty good place for an abbey. Alright, I'm going to try to keep us in deep industry mode until we actually have all of the science structures up. Oh, we're going to need... Obviously, we're going to need a center for mineralogy in the capital. That's a concern. Okay. First things first. Let's just move you around until you run out of movement. Break the cat's paw. Can I issue an attack? No, I cannot. That's fine. We'll do it here. One last dice. That makes sense. So you should probably be grabbing ruins. Hey, look, we actually found something. That's a neat change of pace. So this would be, wow, 3182. I mean, those get more expensive the more of them you have in the city, so not necessarily a huge shock. $25 Hyperium and 25 Mithrite. Those are fun. Those are cool finds. We can try to trade some technology off of another player. Potentially. I don't know if anybody's going to be willing to give us anything, but we can take a swing at it. We certainly have the influence necessary to facilitate the trade. And I don't know if this game's getting to turn 100, so... Oh hey, we just discovered the Shard of Icariel. That's a pretty real weapon. So yeah, let's go ask. So, who likes us the most? Our old blood brother has become dismissive. At this point, I think I'm willing to trade some, ooh, wow. Very lopsided. Let's put native district on there. Native district is a tech we could get from you that would actually have some value. Okay, yeah, simply not happening. I would not be surprised if it turns out that it's completely impossible to get technology from people at this point. Pink will trade for a lot of stuff. We could probably get some stuff off of Pink. It's like native district I would love. They would do it. They must be so far behind. Yeah, I'll take this. That seems fair. I mean, pink is not the one who's going to win this game if we don't, right? So that puts us in a position where we only need 4 more attacks. Think we can get any more off of them? Something small, but that we still get value out of. I mean, this is an Era 2 technology. It's probably not actually worth anything to us, but... yeah, I'll do that. We are starting to run out of stuff they're interested in, though. And vice versa, really. How many researches do they have right now? 43. So I am pushing them up to the point where they could start researching science or researching victory tax, which is, yeah, that's dangerous for sure. It's not that dangerous though. So we're probably buying like a turn here, but like we're probably saving ourselves 1 or 2 turns. I'll do it. And then we have a second assimilation slot, and what do we do with it? It's technically, as long as we're not at war, the Gelderus and the Nidya both aren't doing anything. Although, increasing our unit stats does increase our abstract military strength counter, which does decrease the likelihood of enemies going to war with us. So, maybe we do this, because like the benefit of half of a point of strategic resource from each extractor per turn is going to be basically invisible. By that same logic, I guess let's run this booster. You know, it makes the number go up, and that makes us less likely to be attacked. And ooh, that is a bunch of Moonleaf. It's my favorite way of telling someone that you don't believe the thing they're saying to you. Ah, that's a bunch of Moonleaf. Where do you come up with these crazy stories? Okay. Don't need too much more now. So 2 more, yeah, 2 more attacks. And I have more than 2 things queued, so we should probably fix that. I'm just not gonna learn Alliance Tech. We're just gonna get stats. I mean, does it really benefit us to... yeah, I don't... okay, we'll do it like this. We'll do it like this. And we're getting pretty close to summer, was what I was about to say. Very dramatically appropriate. Rendair's under siege. They could lose the city that they have some of their progress in. That would be good for us. The Draken have 3 guardians. Not a goal that you see actually get accomplished necessarily every game. Let's definitely get an Imperial News Network going here. Capital gets the food stockpile as ever. Oh, actually, I'm being silly. Yeah, you should definitely just be in the water scooping these, because the Skyfin can get all the stuff on land. Okay, more dust is good. Definitely getting value out of the dust. $15 to 27 turns on that next winter basically means it's not going to happen. They're trying really, really hard to give us an incentive to blow up our diplomatic position, and we are not going to take it. Alright, 2 turns until we enter the final era. Okay, so we will be able to buy this out. I could just... We could sell stuff. We have market access, and we have things. What's at high value right now? Adamantium is at high value right now. And gosh, do we have a lot. I'm a little leery of selling most other stuff, but we probably do need to cash in other things a little bit to get to actual, like, high values here. Can I make another 2,000? Let's sell some of this. Apparently Blue really needed those resources. The price of this stuff has gone up again. 2,000. Nope. Buy. There we go. Yeah. So we're getting pretty close to just like hardcore. It might be time. It might be time to go hardcore science mode. I think it is. I think it is. In this city, at least. The other cities need to finish building their science stuff, and then they too can go hardcore. Oh, you know what else we need to do? We haven't actually done yet, is equip the science trinket. Alright, here we go, entering the final era. It's very scary. The thing about the sound of it is, it's very frightening. Ugh. Okay, can we research 5 victory techs faster than the Draken can research 2? We're gonna find out. The answer is probably not. It feels unlikely. Doesn't it feel unlikely? I will do this. I will give you extra attacks that will make the cost of your technologies go up. I like that a lot, in fact. The spice is running out is unfortunate. Okay. So, I mean, obviously, 12 turns, yeah. Yeah, that's not so good. So now we're spending dust in the other cities, pushing them through. Which city is producing the second most science right now? Sure, that makes sense. Howard is huge. So we got to get the Imperial News Network done here, and Feeds on Bones gets to be carrier of the second book. And then we actually have enough for one more beyond that, and we can have even more. Also, the spices ran dry, and I don't care for it. Okay. So next is Ingulath. We'll buy your thing out. That's cheap enough. And then the next city that gets one is... These are not sorted correctly anymore. You get one. We almost have enough to feed the whole empire. Okay, those will help. Price of glass steel's pretty high. What did we need to rush this? 16. I can make 16 happen. This gets us more science. Doesn't level anything up. But yeah, more water. More water's good. I think that we are trying to swap the Empire to full dust mode as much as we can here. Or full science mode, rather. Y'all knew what I was talking about. Because we're, like, desperate now. Gosh, look how powerful our cities are, though. This would have been a heck of a showing. It's striking me that maybe I don't want to search sea ruins, because sometimes you get tech, and attack would be actually very bad for us right now. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, this would be a heck of a showing on Impossible. Land ruins we can search, though. Land ruins could have helpful stuff and won't have garbage technology in them. Okay, the Ghost Force Ring, perhaps a little bit late. Oof. 9 turns. Wow, this war's gotten numerically intense. How does a battle like this even play out? Given the, the mechanics of this video game, how do you... It would take so many turns for these armies. It would take so many turns of continuous combat for these armies to actually be able to get their units just into play against each other. That battle's going to be basically eternally fought. Okay, Namkang, get science. You already have science. Get... Sure, more safe passage. It just says trade route bonus. It didn't specify a resource, so I'm not sure. Maybe it affects the science from trade routes. Could be. We're basically just like waiting for the science stockpiles to generate naturally. Yep, Hydromatic Laboratory is actually quite good here. Like I said, I think we're going to just pull back onto land. Put ourselves in position to search this quickly at the beginning of the turn. You were pulling pearls, and now you're probably just hanging out. And you have lots and lots of stuff to do. I guess I could have just waited next to the temple. That would have been fine. Okay. So I guess just more burrows? Yeah, just keep gaining numbers. More territory, more level ups. Yeah, we're doing our level best. It's going to turn out to be a little insufficient, I fear, but, you know, maybe the Draken will get distracted. I do not think there's any way that we can win this game if the Draken just do the thing they should obviously do. However, we see the AI not do the thing they should obviously do all the time. So that's what we're aiming for. Would it be better to have these cities be just working directly on stockpiles instead of building additional science capacity through the construction of burrows? Probably. Probably. That's no value to me. Okay, blue also at the thing. We cannot realistically get... We cannot realistically get a spy into the Draken Empire to mess with their science. We can mess with blue's science. Or wait, is our... Yeah, our spy is in blue's territory. The Draken Empire's... It's going to take too long to build up. We can crash blue's science, though. Obviously, I would like to wait if we can. Dust Orchid has run out. That one's actually important. That's giving us science. That's an escaped Urkin. I will capture it. And also search these ruins, which was obviously my intent the whole time. Are my combat stats okay? Ooh. Right. Because this stuff doesn't affect how you do damage on the water. So we just never bothered. Let's give you some gear at least. Here, you can take this delivering staff that we just found. That'll be fun. Just gonna grab a suit of armor. Okay, those are real numbers. I just want to make sure I'm not going to get splattered by the Urkin during the first round. 30 Hyperium. We did it. Somehow one of my militia died. Not sure how it even got into combat, frankly. There's nowhere for you to go and no way for you to affect the game, but welcome to the team. It's probably better at this point for the cities to just... Yeah, for us to just focus on getting stockpiles down. That is a 6,000 science capital, though. That's pretty good. And it might not be the most science we've ever gotten, like, ever. But it's probably the most science we've ever had in a city by turn 88. Yeah, grab this, go for that. Y'all are fine. Probably, honestly, just chill out mode for the rest of the game. I don't know that I actually need you to do anything ever again. So we could have, knowing that they had a head start. Wow, that's a lot of empty ruins. We could have definitely put a spy into the Draken Empire early. Probably like sometime during last episode would have been the time when we'd have to do it for it to likely be very good. So I suspect we're not going to be able to fire our spy against blue for a very high value either. But I think an important thing to note is that it probably still wouldn't have mattered, especially not if they're going directly for it. It looks like they have almost wiped out green, so that's fun. That's fun and good for them. Are they... Okay, they haven't hit 4 yet. I was going to do something else. I was going to look for Dust Orchid on the market, and it turns out there's plenty. Okay. Cool and good and fun. If only our stockpile generators would generate stockpiles faster. So I do know that generating victory notifications it demonstrably seems to make the AI more hostile to you. What I don't know is if generating victory notifications can cause the AI to refocus themselves a little bit. Like, it seems like probably the Draken are not pumping their science as hard as they possibly could right now, based on the fact that they don't have another victory tech yet. Okay, extremely irrelevant. But I wonder if us pushing over a notification threshold will cause them to do so. Alright, Russian stuff, yeah. Let's push things as fast as we can. Doing pretty okay on trade. Oh, Howard doesn't even have... Okay, well that's unacceptable. Well, that can't be like that. Gosh, we generate resources very quickly. Okay. Okay, okay. Is it okay? No. Generating 11k through sales is probably unrealistic. Hey, Draken. Those aren't the kinds of stockpiles I was looking for, but I would take an industry stockpile if you would sell me one. Did that just disappear from the list? I guess it did. I'd take this too. Want Imperial funding? They spent... I'm debating, like, is giving them Imperial funding, like, more dangerous? Is it a bad idea? Because obviously it's going to generate a lot of science for them, but it's also going to make their techs cost more. What's the trade-off? Is the math good on that? I have no idea. Like, I don't even know how to begin knowing that, because I do not know what the increase factor is of how, you know, what it is you get exactly. How much more expensive techs get when you have more techs. And I could not even begin to guess how much science in total they would get from rushing that structure in every one of their cities, which is a thing that I think it's quite obvious they could pull off. It doesn't seem like it would be a problem for them at all. They're incredibly rich. Oh no. Okay, well, we'll just never do this. But tier 3 arcane alloys, like, that's one you don't see very much. Is it gonna... It's gonna give me credit for that. If I finish this, isn't it? I already bought it out. Can we... I'm gonna dump it from the market. From the from the queue. I do not want your technology. Do not give it to me. That one might not count. I'm actually not sure, because I'm pretty sure those technologies that do not actually appear in the ordinary technology setup, I don't think count toward progress to the next era. I might be wrong about that. I don't know. There's a lot of guesswork going on over here, if I'm being honest, on this side of the screen. on this side of the table right now. I really legitimately think Leldora is one of the best cities we've ever built in this game. It's very, very powerful, and it makes me happy that if nothing else, we got this. Sure, never stop running the die booster. If I give you, oh, sure. If I give you a tech that's not even good for you, you'll give me a thing. Do you want any other? No, okay. Any other non-science technologies? I would gladly part with them. It's like there is the value like this of just getting more science to this city. Is that more dust to science efficient than boosting? I have no idea. I have no mathful idea. I could probably sit down and napkin that out. I wouldn't do it on camera, obviously, but that is a thing that is knowable at the very least. Is my point. The math on that wouldn't necessarily be that complicated. For the love of Christ, just accept a move order. For the love of Crow. Okay, that's something. This one's still glowy. Actually, stop off here. $50 dust orchid is a cool find, which we may even have time to make use of. Maybe. Potentially. So every once in a while, a stockpile should appear on the market. Maybe we should be starting our turns on the stockpile screen. I have no idea what the frequency of that is. I had not realized before that you can see the market purchases of your allies. I don't think that was something I knew. That's interesting. I don't know that it's got a huge amount of utility. I don't really think, but it's cool. Let's see. So actually, the rodent clans are that number's going up pretty quickly. Mayhap it is a concern, in fact. Okay, Samatanda does have 4 victory techs. Here's a question. Can we get 1? Does that seem feasible? $40 adamantians, cool. That's, I mean, we're gonna sell that for sure. We should be able to buy out this stockpile this turn, I would think. 87.73. Putting this down gives us a level 3 district or level 2 district and levels up 2 other districts. That's pretty fun. It's very expensive though. So first of all, let's sell a huge amount of resources. And we'll take turns on these, because my hope is that other players will buy in between our sales and drive the price back up. It's not actually happening. Okay, I do want to do that. We got to get to 87. We can still make it to 87, I think. Prices on some of this stuff is dropping pretty quickly. Nobody's buying any glass steel, which is wild. I think we're still going to make 87. We have luxuries that we can sell too, don't forget. Because it's like, this stuff doesn't sell for very much, but also, we have so much. We have so much of it. Okay, we completely bottomed out the price. What do I actually have? 87.44. Here we have some of this. Bam. Okay. You're just gonna get in the garrison and BXP. Okay, I didn't have to sell quite as much stuff as I actually sold. It's fine. This will go toward the next one. So we could lose at like literally any, basically any moment now. Oh no, we spawned hostiles. Oh, we spawned the Tedeke or Herna army quest. I don't care. I am gonna just send you back home, I think, because the Skyfin's in position to handle the rest of this. And also, I kind of want to, like, there is a way in which it is correct to keep, like, optimizing every little bit here, but also, part of my brain definitely just wants to go hit end turn until somebody wins the game. It is worth noting, though, we are on track to get our first victory tech before turn 100, which I think is pretty good pace. Tell you what, we'd be winning the heck out of this game on any other difficulty. Okay, Draken are getting dust. Probably don't care about that. I'll take this, I suppose. But I will never get tired of flying a Skyfin around. Just won't happen. Yeesh. Tome of Endless Savagery and 2 empty ruins. What a haul. What a turn. So for sure fire that. Doesn't even take a turn off. Very disappointing. Okay. Maybe the Draken will just choose never to finish the game. Maybe they're having too much fun rolling around with their giant armies, and they're gonna want to play Conquest, and they're gonna fall asleep at the wheel and let us sneak by. It's gonna take us another like 15 turns probably at the very least. That's extremely optimistic. But I would like to get difference engine and see what that number looks like. Because it's difference engine and then it's plows and then it's probably not too much longer after that. But we would have to actually get there. So at this point we can probably rush this one down. Yeah, another short of 9,000. Has our no, our stockpile from the thing has not come through. I refuse. No, thank you. So costs on glasssteel have hit the roof. This stuff's quite valuable, like that. That's pretty valuable. This is not really sustainable. What, 86? Is any of this stuff valuable at all? Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. The AI love blood crystals for war purposes. At some point, it is going to be cheaper to purchase one of the other cities' stockpiles. So one of them will get more finished. It may even already be the case in, like, Anchan. Oh, hey, it's the Lick Sultan quest. Well, that's fun. Can you make it to here? Yeah, give it a shot. Or, alternatively, completely stop following my orders because the AI's brain is so overloaded. Hey, that's the sea monster. I thought that thing was dead. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't buy the Nyctalopian lenses. We could maybe have shaved a turn off of difference engine with that. Still doable. And really, the value of them in every place except the capital is relatively low. But that's definitely a small error. So we can do one more. Where would we do it? Yeah, Anchan. Anchan makes sense. We did it. We got a victory tech. Oh yeah, that's only 55. We might be able to buy that out this turn. Oh, the Moonleaf's run out, though. That's certainly a pressing concern. Look at that. Hooray, we're on the board. Turn 94. It is good. It is good. I think it's a very good pace. 5 turns for self-driving plows, so we're probably we're not very far off at all, in fact. I don't know why he won't take the full move order. Something. AI's brain is completely overloaded. If that sea monster, we'll move away. We can scavenge enough pearls for another lens in the third most scientastic city. And this is 55. We might not be able to generate 55, honestly. Our supply levels are pretty low here. That said, people are buying up the market and definitely inflating the price of our goods pretty regularly. Okay, there we go. We can, in fact, have one for next turn. As a treat. I guess we just got to the end of, like, the Draken decided that green could be allowed to survive. They're only basically dead, not actually dead. You know, part of me is wondering, are the Draken actually going to allow us to push here? Like, are they gonna... Okay, Render is still not... We should probably go ahead and fire this. Actually, now that the Well, actually, never mind. Blue's forces have totally won. Okay, there it is. Wait, did the roving clans and the Draken actually win scientific victories on the same turn? Because if they hadn't, if this had, you know, it would just say shared for blue. If, huh. Well, here's what I'll say. It does say SB has achieved victory. You know, I think we got to be proud of that. We got to be willing to accept a second order victory. So, just really quickly want to look at this. So we were working, but yeah, 33K. Some very impressive values here. I think that is where we're going to call it for today. But like I said, I do want to see what happens if we try to just finish the faction quest and push it that way, if we can get faster. So when you come back next time, tomorrow, there's probably going to be one more episode this week. We're going to do that. We're going to pick up the game at the point where we got the quest to give Samotanda the black spot. We're going to do that, and we're going to see if we can survive it. And if we can, if it is in fact the case that that is survivable, if that does allow us to win an actual victory. And we'll see you then.